guys, so we've been doing our science lessons on states of matter, solid, liquid, and gas, and this is actually a really cool example of a liquid turning into a gas that you can see. So right behind me on the roof, it was raining last night, and right up here, it looks like steam or smoke, and that's just the rain from the roof that's evaporating into the air because the sunlight is shining on that side of the roof, and that's just enough to make that liquid evaporate into the air. Pretty cool. Tribe 230, how are you? Okay, so we're still working on making the connection with the states of matter, and here's one more example of gas. So that again is the liquid evaporating into the air. Sometimes you can see it, sometimes you can't. Remember that earlier this morning we had the sunlight that was coming on one side of the roof. It rained, so the roof was still wet. The sunlight was warm enough to be able to evaporate that water on the roof into the air, and it looked like steam or smoke. Now, this is our breakfast and lunch. This is a whole bunch of vegetables, a little bit of ground chicken. Doesn't taste great, but it's great nutrition. So this just came out of the crock pot and it's still really, really hot. So part of the ingredients was all of the vegetables and the protein as well as water. So right now there's still water, there's liquid in the stew, and the liquid is actually evaporating. So we're just gonna make the connection with one more example so that you can see the state of matter, which is gas. So we're really focusing on gas today because oftentimes you can't see gas, but when you do, it looks like steam or smoke. So I'm gonna stir the food, stir, 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 and I'm hoping that with a little bit of the dark surface behind that you can see a little bit of that steam. So again, I'm gonna look a little bit closer and you can see a little bit of that steam. There we go. One more example of a gas. So 3 states of matter, remember, solid, liquid, and gas. This is primarily solid with a little bit of gas. Let's see if we can see it one more time. There we go. Have a good one. Liquid into the solid. Hey Tribe 230, again, just another making a connection with the most obvious sign of gas, because we're really focusing on gas today, is the tea kettle. So we have all the water. It's evaporating into the air. Let me see if I can have a better view. So there we go. Gas. The water is inside. Underneath is the fire. So you need heat in order to make water evaporate into the air. And this is applying a lot of heat to the water. The output is your steam. So that's probably the most obvious example of the gas. And this obviously is my wonderful teacher assistant. No offense, Brian, you are amazing. But my teacher assistant is Cyrus. Say hi, Cyrus. Say hi. Hi. Say hi. Cyrus is going to help us with all these wonderful projects. So, Cyrus, you're doing awesome. You're doing amazing.